Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little something different here on In the Kitchen with Sandy. Last night I went through all of my videos, was looking through them, and I have so many videos. I have hundreds of recipe videos on here. So if you like new, delicious, simple recipes, you're definitely in the right place. But I thought it'd be a good idea to go back and share with you some of my favorite ones. And today we're going to do I picked two of my favorite recipes that are so easy to make that I think that your family is really going to love them. I have a lot of new subscribers and you may not have seen these videos, so now you're going to get a good chance. The first one up is a tomato basil fettuccine with shrimp. Let me tell you something. It is unbelievable. I have no words for it. It is so delicious, and it's so simple to make. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. I'm just using a little pot here because I'm not making that much. I don't really have a lot of this linguine, or this is fettuccine. Did I say linguine or fettuccine in the beginning? I don't know what I said. But I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, I'm trying to use some of the things that I have in my cabinet, my refrigerator. Don't break it, guys. Don't break it. It will go down itself. I'm going to go ahead and add some salt to the water. Add a generous amount of salt. A little bit more. And we can just push that down as it starts to cook. Alright, now let's head on over to this little pan here. What we're going to do is we're going to turn that up on about medium, slightly over medium. And we're going to do this a little backwards today. Normally I add my olive oil and garlic and all of that in the pan first, but we're not going to do that first. Today we're going to do tomatoes. This is just one of the small cans of the petite diced tomatoes. I love using these things. Y'all know that already. Look at that, how tiny they are. I'm going to add this right to the pot there. Pan, pot, call it whatever you want to call it. Kind of move them around a little bit. Come on, we got to get this up and going here. Let me stir my pasta. By the time we get this sauce per se done, the noodles will be done. So really, it's just going to take just a quick minute. Once I get that going a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some crushed red pepper flakes. I love crushed red pepper flakes in any pasta dish, honestly. I just do. Let's put them all in there. I'm feeling a little spicy today. I don't know about you. And then we're going to add some garlic powder because I don't have any fresh garlic. If you have fresh garlic, that one's not even open. There we go. If you have any fresh garlic, go ahead and use it. Or you can try it this way. You gotta trust me. You're gonna season that well. We want that just so magical with garlic. And then we're also gonna add some minced onions. This is gonna come together so quickly. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. We're gonna jack it up a little bit because it seems to be taking a long time to heat up there. We're gonna just move that around a little bit. Oh, it smells amazing already. We're also gonna add some soul food seasoning. I don't know, I mean, everybody has dollar stores, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't matter what state you live in, you should have a dollar store. This is where I get this. It's called soul food seasoning. It is absolutely amazing. I love this. I love this in my macaroni and tomatoes. I like it in my soup, especially like vegetable soup. Any type of, you know, dish like that. We're going to add probably, it's coming out slowly, so probably about a teaspoon of that in there. We're not going to add any additional salt because the tomatoes are salty, and this stuff has salt content in it too. This has everything in it. It has salt, garlic, paprika, onions, spices, black pepper, or red pepper. It's amazing. Then we're also going to add some fresh basil. Well, this is fresh enough. This is the freeze-dried basil. Y'all already know. I've told you how delicious this stuff is. I love it, love it, love it. There we go. Now we're getting to cook. I see a little steam. You know what? Let's add just a little bit more. I like my food to have taste. Now, I don't like to be eating no bland stuff. You know what I mean? And then just continue to just combine everything. We're gonna do a little bit of black pepper. Why not? Perfect, 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 perfect. Now that it's heating up, we're gonna go ahead and throw our shrimp in there. Notice I did not take the tails off this time because I thought the presentation would be absolutely beautiful with the tails. If you want to take the tails off, you go right ahead. It's your kitchen, guys. And that shrimp is going to cook right in that tomatoey deliciousness. Now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil in there. You know what? There's always a method to my madness. Just not today. You just got to trust. You just got to trust and believe. It's going to add such a wonderful flavor. Oh, wonderful. Look how pretty those shrimp are. Now you see why I left the tails on. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's cooking good now. We're going to pull our pasta over here, and I'm going to take it right out of the water. Right out of the water. I'm not even going to drain it. We're going to add it right to the pan there. Whoa, did you see that? Get in there, get in that pot. Beautiful. I love stuff like this. Quick and easy. Really took, I don't know, maybe, get off of there, about 10 minutes to throw together. And your family's gonna love it. I think I got all the noodles out. So pretty. I'm gonna save some of that pasta water just in case I need it. Let's take this down a little bit. Look at that. Oh, guys. So pretty. We're gonna add some parsley. Maybe just a little tiny bit more basil. And of course some cheese. And just combine it. Remember what I always say, it's okay to get excited about your food. And that's what's so fun about not breaking your noodles. You get to twirl and slurp them. That's a big bite. Mmm. Oh my God. You have no idea how delicious that is. Mmm. Amazing. Alright guys, the second video is my homemade chili mac. Super simple, super delicious, and I think that you're really gonna like it, so I hope you enjoy it. Well, today I'm gonna be making a simple one-pot cheesy chili mac. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. Let me go ahead and show you what we're gonna be using. Okay, I bought ground turkey to make with this. If you want to use ground beef, that's perfectly fine. Ground chicken, whatever you want to do. I just thought that I'd be a little healthy today. And I'm just doing half the recipe today because it's just me and the husband. Olivia is at work. So I'm going to get this in my pan. I'm going to get my veggies chopped and we'll get started. because I am using the turkey instead of the ground chuck, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to the bottom of my pan because, you know, turkey is like super lean, so it's not going to render, you know, any fat at all. And add my onions and my garlic, and with my turkey. I didn't get my onions chopped very small because I'm telling you, it's like a demon onion again. I couldn't stand it. So we're just going to cook the turkey until it's nice and cooked all the way through. Now we're going to add the can of tomatoes. This is a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Juice and all. And then I'm going to add, I'm only going to use about half a can of this spicy chili beans. I don't want to inundate it with beans. And I went ahead and used the liquid because that's a spicy liquid. And you want that. I want that. If you don't like spicy, you can buy just the regular kidney beans if you'd like, or you can get these and then just the mild flavor. Just combine that around. We're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper. And then in here I've got 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and then I've got a teaspoon and a half of cumin, and then I've got about a teaspoon of minced onions. I'm just going to add that in. And then you're also going to need about 4 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to add my chicken stock. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more spice to it, you could add some crushed red pepper flakes if you like, or a little bit of hot sauce. I like to put hot sauce in mine. I went ahead and let mine cook for about 10 or 15 minutes to let those onions soften just a little bit more. I wanted them a little bit more softer, and I wanted my tomatoes cooked just a little bit. So I let that cook for about 10 or 15 minutes more. Plus it gives, you know, it gives time for all those flavors to just marry together. Now once it comes back up to a boil, so I'll stir it. Go ahead and add your pasta in there. This is the elbow macaroni, and I'm using about 1.5 cups. And just combine that. We're going to bring it back up to a boil, and we're going to turn it down just a little bit, put the lid back on it, and let it simmer. Slightly over simmer with the lid on it until the pasta is nice and done. Then we're going to remove the lid, and we're going to add some cheese to it. Look at that. My pasta is just about done in there. The noodles are just about done, so we're going to add some cheese in there. Look how it made it nice and thick. I've already been in it. You can add any type of cheese you want. I'm using cheddar today. I'm going to put just a little bit in it, a nice handful in it. And then just combine that in there, and then we're going to put some on the top too. I'm going to turn it off. I add just a little bit to the top. And then just let it melt on the top. I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to be ready to eat. Guys, this looks and smells absolutely amazing. And it couldn't have been any easier to make. Let's get a bite. That is fantastic. Simple, easy, and absolutely amazing. And you know what? If you want to change it up a little bit, put some Mexican cheese on it, or, you know, it's just a base recipe. Do what you want with it. But I think it's perfect just the way it is. You know I love you guys very much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care. That's why I never get stuff made, because I have to do over all the time.